I am Dr. Surjit Ghosh. Welcome to my channel, Dr. Ghosh Presents. Myself, Dr. Surjit Ghosh from channel Dr. Ghosh Presents. You know, I am doing for last more than 1 year videos on homeopathy. There are 4 different playlists. Homeopathic therapeutics in Bangla, homeopathic therapeutics in English, homeopathic remedy picture in Bangla, homeopathic remedy picture in English. Now actually what I want to say is that you will get about 12 to 1300 videos on this subject. Sign symptoms and uses of Homeo-Remedy Mag Phos. Full name Magnesia phosphorica. Short name Mag Phos. We'll use this name throughout the video. Common name Phosphate of Magnesia. Source compound chemical world. Pathogenesis of Mag Phos. Mag Phos produces neuralgic pain in head, teeth, ear, etc. It is sharp. It is means the pain type. Sharp, cutting, shooting, lightening like, almost unbearable. In empty organ it produces spasmodic pain. Constitution of Mag Phos. Physical makeup of Mag Phos. Adapted to thin, emaciated persons of highly nervous nature and of dark complexion. It is mostly affects the right side of the body. Dr. Herring said it is suited to young and very strong persons and teething children. That is the children who are about to teeth. Temperament, nervous temperament. Hot or cold? Cold or that is chilly patient. Miasm, Sora. Mental journal of Mag Phos. Lament all the time about the pain. Talk to themselves constantly or sit in moody silence or carrying things from one place to another and back again. Sleepless on account of indigestion. Drowsiness on every attempt to study. Physical journals of Mag Phos affects the right side of the body. A lot of symptoms, a lot of remedies that are there affecting right side: chelidonium, lycopodium, causticum, calicarb, branium, mercurius, etc. Dread of cold air, of uncovering, of touching the affected part, of cold, of bathing or washing. Colicky pain in abdomen, obliging them to bend double. Pain better by warmth, rubbing and heart pressure. Worse from cold motion and in open air. Pains, crampy, neuralgic, shooting like a lightning, sharp, cutting, stabbing, stitching, radiating, boring, constricting type. Rapidly changes place. During menses, pain better when flow begins. This symptom we are also there, lachesis and chincum met. Twitching, tics, spasms, hiccup, yawning, chorea, writer's cramp, cramp of piano or violin or sitar or other string instrument player's cramp. Bad effects of standing in cold water, cold bathing, working with cold clay. Catheterism. Catheterism is actually the use of catheter. It will be discussed later on in details. Dentition, study and teething children. Pain causes restlessness and prostration. Here we are given only 2 pictures. This is writer's cramp. This is writer's cramp and this is chorea. This is actually central nervous system disease. The patient's hands, legs are in involuntary movement. If you do not know the name of the disease, you may think that the lady or the girl or the boy may be dancing. Actually, it is not so. It is called chorea. These are involuntary spasms of the limbs of the person. Modality of Mag Phos: worse. Cold, air, draft, uncover, water, night, touch, milk, exhaustion, lying on right side. Better, warmth, hot bathing, pressure, doubling up, rubbing. Head symptom of Mag Phos: aching after mental labor, better by warmth. Sensation as if contents were liquid, that is contents of the head are liquid. As if parts changing places, as if a cap on head. As of electric shock in the head extending to all parts of the body. Eye symptoms of Mag Phos: supraorbital pain. Supraorbital pain is this type of pain. It is orbit. These are the orbits. Above area, this area and this area are called supraorbital space. Pain in that region. Better from warmth, eyes hot, aching, tired. Nystagmus. Nystagmus means the eyes are moving involuntarily, right and left or up down. Constant moving. This is nystagmus. Strabismus means this is strabismus. The eyes are not in aligned condition. These two eyes are not in not in. It's called, when we look at the particular thing, our both eyes look at the particular thing. Here not this thing. This eye and this eye, their direction are different. This is called strabismus. Ptosis. Ptosis means the lowering of the upper lid involuntarily downwards. Photophobia, that is a particular patient cannot bear with artificial light. Here symptoms for Phos. Severe neuralgic pain, worse going into cold air. Washing face, neck with cold water. Pain worst behind the right ear. Face symptoms of Phos. Neuralgia worse when body gets cold from washing or standing in cold water, on opening mouth to eat or drink. This is already discussed. Strabismus. This is supraorbital pain. This is ptosis. Look, note this thing. The upper lid is coming down involuntarily. This is called ptosis. Face symptoms of Phos. Neuralgia worse when body gets cold from washing or standing in cold water or opening mouth to eat or drink. Mouth symptoms of Phos. Cracks in the angles of lip. This is the angle of the lip. This is the angle of the lip. Actually, this is tongue. So this corner crack. Toothache from heat or hot liquids. Tongue clean. Painful contraction of jaw joint with backward jerking. Spasmodic stammering. Food does not taste right. That is, suppose someone is taking foods, banana, it tastes like oranges. Like this, not correct tasting is there. Throat symptom of Phos. Steep, sore, parts seem puffy with chilliness, aching all over. Stomach symptoms of Phos. Hiccup day and night, burning pain, vomiting and hiccup. Better from hot drinks. Cancer of stomach. Note this. This is a cancer of stomach. Thirst for very cold drinks. This is a very important symptom. Mind, when there is cancer in stomach, the patient obviously look for very cold drinks. This is another symptom that the person is suffering from some severe disease in the stomach or down intestine. This is a compulsory symptom. When there is cancer symptom, thirst for very cold drinks. Abdomen symptom of Phos. Enteralgia. Enteralgia means actually, enteralgia, the term has come from enteron. Enteron means intestine. Intestine. Pain of the intestine is called enteralgia. Flatulent colic, better from bending double, rubbing, pressure, warmth, eructations may or may not relieve. That is, eructations may or may not relieve. Bloated. Fullness in the abdomen. Must loosen clothes, walk about and constantly pass flatus. Urinary symptoms of Phos. Nocturnal enuresis from nervous irritation. Nocturnal enuresis means passing of urine involuntarily in bed at night. Vesical neuralgia after use of catheter. See, this is the common catheter, is called Foley catheter. This catheter is used to, why it is used. When normal urination is not possible, then catheter is used. This side is entered in the through urethra in the bladder, and these are the outside is linked to the packet where the urine will be accumulated. And this is the other end. In the other end there is a small bulb. It can be inflated from outside. When it is pushed at a particular level, it is inflated so that it doesn't come out. When that inflation can be also minimized from downwards when it used to be bring out. So in this way, catheter is inserted and the other portion, this portion is connected to the tube. So after use of catheter, there is vesical neuralgia. In that case, MAC-PHOS is medicine. Female symptom MAC-PHOS: menstrual colic better by flow, membranous dysmenorrhea. Membranous, that is during menstruation, membranous things comes out. Menses too early, dark, stingy, tarry, flowing at night. Ovarian neuralgia, vaginismus. Vaginismus, this is severe and extreme desire for coition. Severe extreme desire for coition in female is called vaginismus. The same in the male person is called priapism. Respiratory symptom of MAC-PHOS: spasmodic whooping cough, better from cool air. From cool air. Spasmodic nervous asthma. Nervous asthma. Mind is the asthma is not from any trouble of the bronchus or bronchial tubes. No, nervous asthma. Reason is nervous. Heart symptom MAC-PHOS: angina pectoris. Angina pectoris, angina pectoris is the precursor of heart attack. In angina pectoris, there are this figure I have given, and this is normal. This heart. In what the heart, there are so many fine arteries. This lumen of the artery, when is occluded by some, say, cholesterol-like things, the blood flow is interrupted. When the blood flow is interrupted, then this angina pectoris comes. When it is severe condition, then heart attack comes. Note this here. This is normal. Here, there is occlusion. I mean, there is accumulation of some sticky thing here, sticky thing. These are the condition which leads to angina, ultimately heart attack. Extremity symptom of MAC-PHOS: pain in lower limbs, alternating sides, paralysis agitans. Paralysis agitans actually another disease, another big disease. It is central nervous system disease, where the patient walks in a slightly tilted to the forward, and his legs are not normal. He's moving. His legs are in touch with the ground always. That is, he cannot pick his legs up and throw. No, he goes on just with friction with the head in the ground. He slightly tilted forward. Hands are in fine, all little movement. His face is in static condition, and this is the picture of the person. You please note this picture here. The person's look, how he moves. This is called paralysis agitans. This is paralysis agitans. Trembling of hands, writers, string instrument players cramp from prolonged use of tool or exertions. Crampy contraction of fingers. Sciatica with tender feet. This is sciatica. This is sciatica nerve. Inflammation of this nerve is called, this nerve name of the nerve is sciatic, and the disease name is sciatica. Sciatica with tender feet. That is, feet means the lowest portion of the leg. This is tenderness there. Neck back symptoms of MAC-PHOS: stiffness of neck and back with cramps. Skin symptoms: MAC-PHOS, barber's itch, herpetic eruptions with white scale. Sleep symptoms of MAC-PHOS: sleepy when attempting to study. Spasmodic yawning, as if it would dislocate jaw. The yawning is so severe that it appears that the jaw will be dislocated. Fever symptoms: chill runs up and down the back with shivering followed by suffocation. Related medicines: colocynthis and diascoria. With this the video ends. Thanks for listening and viewing. Any problem, write down in the comments. I would certainly attend.